we have I forgot the name of the teams. Atomic Gaming versus Swift Uprising, and I'm casting with Thanos again.
Yes, sir.
I think I have more fun doing that intro. Oh shit. Alright, share, copy link. Peace. What's your thoughts on the match, though, Austin?
The thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, Atomic's last match, they played pretty solid against, shit, who they play against?
They played C's.
Steve.
Yeah.
They took that dub. Steve's last night took the dub over Avengers, so this league is pretty wide open at the moment as far as who could take it. So,
Yeah.
I think if Atomic can come out here with a dub and go out to start with the league 4-0, they have a good chance taking the first seed.
Yeah, when we seen them play the other night, the hardpoint game's very strong. I mean, well, they won the map, so it's pretty good in my opinion. They're, the S&D's damn near perfect. I think they 6-1 them. 6-1 or 6-2. Or did they 6-0 them? I think they 6-0 them. Their S&D's, did they 6-0 them?
I think it was close to a 6-0.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Swift is going to veto that map. I think that map is way too strong for Atomic Gaming as they rolled over them on Gunrunner. They pretty much just had the lanes locked down and everything. There was nothing you could have did if you're C's. And then
Swift's been kind of struggling.
Yeah, that domination was dominant from C's, or not C's, Atomic. They came in and just swept them, beat it, like 100-point club them in the fucking domination. I think if I'm C's, or not C's, Swift, I would try to veto, definitely Gunrunner S&D. I wouldn't play them on that. I think they're too slow of a team. They just wouldn't do anything. And then the domination, if you're Swift, I would try to play a sub map, not an AR map. I think Atomic's ARs are way too good to even try to challenge them with Swift Uprising. I think their team's a little lackluster. I know they were having team problems because I know they were trying to switch players out, and then they end up deciding to stick with their regular roster, from what I heard. But in my opinion, I think it's gonna be hot 3-0. I think Atomic's gonna come in here and just destroy Swift. I think they're in my opinion, I think they're my favorite team right now from seeing everybody play now that I've seen. I think Atomic's gonna win the league. I think it's a little bit early start. I mean, the league just started, but in my opinion, I think probably make my prediction after I see everybody play each other. But I think either them or Dominance are the two best teams in my opinion. But we'll see today though, because there's a hot win. But in my opinion, I think it's gonna be a 3-0. I think that's as far as it's getting. I just don't think Swift has a chance, in my opinion. How do you think the series is gonna go?
I think Swift, if they can take any map, they're gonna have to really steal Hardpoint or Dom, and then they have to win their SDs. I just think that Dom's just a better slaying team, so you have to steal a respawn and win your SDs if you want to take a dub. But
yeah, I think Swift
from Atomic is probably gonna be a 3-0.
I don't know. I think Swift Uprising's I think their hardpoint's too weak.
That's why I think if they have to steal maybe the Dom.
It's probably what's gonna have to be. Their hardpoint's way too weak. I mean, I just from experience seeing them playing against them, I don't think they're gonna steal a respawn. In my opinion. Shit. I tried to open my drink without spilling it. I fucking spilled it on me again. Every fucking time, too. Shit. I'm pissed. I can't get it right. Got the shit all over me. Yeah, if Game Fuel would sponsor me, code Misfit, be happy. I'll be back. I need to go wash my hands. Alright, I'm back.
Nice.
But yeah, in my opinion, I think this is gonna be a hot 3 Atomic. I think they're gonna come out and just easy win. I think they got a lot of momentum built. They have 2 map wins. I mean, they did get those for free, but honestly, I think the 2 teams they would have played, I think they would have beat them anyway, in my opinion. Just from seeing them play, and I know we just seen 1 match out of them, but like, the only thing with them is their hardpoint. Their hardpoint's a little slow. Like, they won the hardpoint, but they outslayed and almost lost. Like, they were up by like 100 points, and Season was came back and took that map. So if you're on the side of Atomic, I think you need to practice your not even just rotations, but just your hard points. I think you're fine now. I think maybe it could have been just the first map, but because if you remember, also in the next 3 maps or next 2 maps, it wasn't even close. They just started frying, and they weren't shooting that straight the first map.
Their gun skill is top tier in the league, it looks like.
Yeah.
So, if you're Swift, you just gotta pull together when your gunfights. Play together.
Yeah, in my opinion though, and not trying to take shots, but I think Swift Blue's way better than Swift Uprising. The main roster. I think that they just have more reps as a team though, because I've seen them play for a long time where I didn't even know the first team existed until then. But the Swift Blues team, I think they just start really slow. That team is so they have a solid roster. I mean, they got a good set of guys. It's just they start really slow in the like even just any game mode period. They start really slow. They don't start kicking it up until like halfway through the game. I think if they get over that hump and have somebody come out and just start frying in the beginning of the map, I think that's when they just start taking series a little bit more like convincingly, because they come out a little slow and they end up taking their maps. They do a good job of taking their maps, but it's like they'll go excuse me, they'll be like down in the like the S&Ds. Every time I see them play S&D, they're pretty damn good. They played with a substitute player, and they were down either 4 or 5 to 1, and they came back and won that. Like it's really damn good, and they did it twice on the same map. So like they're really good adjusting team. Like they adjust to each thing that they're gonna do, and they change it up each time. Hey, what's up, Fake Easy? Yeah, wait, C Speed Avengers? Oh yeah, C Speed
Won
Avengers.
Yeah, they won.
Avengers guys. Apparently, one of their guys lagged out or something.
Like that 2 maps in a row, that's
2 maps in a
unfortunate.
row. It's unfortunate,
You
but
can't really do much when it's the second half of the game.
yeah, that's a good job from C's though. I'd be very happy if it was one of the guys from C's though,
It's a
or like
big
the
map.
whole team, because you beat arguably. We kept talking about it for like 3 days straight that they were the best team in the league,
I think
and
they were, and I mean,
after
they probably
that,
still are, but
uh, I mean that's a good job by C's. I mean that really. I didn't know that they beat them. I didn't know that was the team they played. So
I'd like to see that game rematched in the playoffs. Maybe hopefully their team doesn't lag out and see what
uh,
happens later on.
that's a big win for
But
C's though, because they had lost to Fury like 2 nights ago,
yeah, so now they're sitting
and
at 2-2 and looking pretty good.
yeah, that's a good. That's a real. I didn't know that they beat them. That's a really good
Also,
bounce
good
back.
thing to do.
It's really good.
But again, like
Yeah,
it's
appreciate
not
it.
100% a beaten team when
Ah,
your
my
team
bad,
lags
bro.
out, but
It's a different kind of name. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just need an invite to your guys' game. I think you're the
I
one
already
playing right
invited
now.
you.
Yeah, but I'm hyped to see you guys play. Yeah, we thought Avengers were the best team in the league, and then C's came out and beat them. C's is not by no far means a bad team. They have a solid team. It's just their hard points are a little lackluster. They start off really slow, or their rotations are a little
Did
poor,
they
but
win a
they
hard
have a
point?
solid team.
They won the. They won the.
I think so. Yeah, they won the hard point. I think. Did they? Yeah, they did. I think they did. What's up, Remedy? Yeah, and that sucks. I think that was when they played you guys, right? They left. They have a solid team, though, by no means. I mean, I've seen them every series they played. I've casted, and I think they have a solid team. It's just their hard points are a little lackluster. I told them, like, when I was in just talking to them, I said they should go to watch the VOD back and go over with the team together because they have a solid team. They can win this league if they just come out and practice and watch the VOD because they're not. It's not even that they're getting outslayed. It's just they either rotate way too late or they don't break and they don't have like strats to break. Their S&Ds, it seems like they're pretty much just running at people. And I told him, I said, you watch the VOD back and you learn how to adjust to different teams' play styles. You could beat the top teams, and they beat Avengers yesterday, so that's a very good win. I mean, I'd be very happy about that. It's starting. I mean, I think they were 1-3 or 1-2, something like that, and they bounced back, and I think they're 2-3 now. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the same thing when we seen them play. I think it was your team that they played before they beat Avengers. I think you guys were the team I cast the other night. The S&D, it's like they didn't. They just kept running at you guys. I was just watching them, just being awesome at casting. They were like, you gotta slow down and come up with plays because just they kept getting caught in the open, just spreading at you guys. Okay, I need to switch this up. But I don't know who's the host, so make sure we could see who's co and who's allegiance beforehand, so we could switch up. And I think I still have your guys' settings.
Can you send me your link to your stream?
Yeah. I sent it to you on Twitter. Team identifier. Okay, so Atomic's the one playing today. Then we have Swift. Yeah, like I was saying, Atomic, I don't know if you heard. I think this is gonna be a 3 of you guys. So don't disappoint me. The joke's aside,
Don't
any team can
disappoint
win,
me.
but just I think it's gonna be a 3-0. I'm sorry. I have no confidence in Swift. Just from seeing their other team play as well. I think Swift Blue is way better than Swift. Okay. I think we'll be co for the first one. Okay, cool. Oh, what's the other team playing? Swift Uprising. I fucking know the team. I said which team's playing. Also, you gotta love to see that. Answered my own damn question. Swift. Yeah, we never seen you guys play either. You know, cause we were expecting C's to come out wing since we'd already seen him playing, and then I'm just gonna call him Swift. I don't feel like changing it. Oh, there we go. Oh shit. The second team. Okay, there we go. That's done. Yeah, Figgy, I can't say your name. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying. Personally, from experience, I played them with like pretty much IRLs, and we didn't play at all. Period. Before we went and played them. Um, and we lost by 10 points. And I played with a team we haven't played yet. And if we lost by 10 points, like you are gonna beat them. Just trust me. They're not. This they play a little bit. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased at all. Period. Just because team I was playing with, we lost to them, but like they're not good. Trust me. I have more motivate or more confidence saying you're gonna beat them than. And I'm not even trying to be biased. Any team can beat each other. It just depends who comes out hot. But I've seen both teams play. I've played against one of them with the friends team, and we played them. We should have beat them, but we choked. We lost the domination by 3 points, and then we lost S&D because we were up 4-1 and choked. And then the hard point we lost by 10 points because we didn't rotate. So. And it was funny when we lost to them because we were having a good time. We didn't even care that we lost. To be honest with you, it's like whatever. Because we really didn't like no intentions. Like we didn't play at all. Period. Before we even went into that match, so I didn't even really care that we lost. It was really whatever. We had fun. I've had more fun casting than I did playing. So, And I'm really thinking about just continuing to cast and saying fuck the playing shit, because I've had way more fun casting than playing this garbage ass game. So that's just my opinion. But I'm hoping to see a good series. Though. I hope it goes to Game 5, and I'm not trying. I hope he's win, or either or wins. But we need a Game 5. We haven't had a Game 5 in a while. Me and Austin need to cast a Game 5 round 11. That's what I want today.
I got the cast round 11. I got the cast of Swift Blue versus Fury.
Yeah.
That shit went Game 5 round 11.
I was casting with you when we played that.
And we did cast it.
Yeah, we casted around 11. So remember, because Fury went against the GAs and they put out DLC shit.
Yeah.
I would have messaged them immediately and told them like, if you're not gonna play by GAs, then
Not GAs, that's the thing. I asked Orbit too, and he said no.
I
He
didn't
said
know that.
they just don't use it. It's not really GA.
I didn't know that. I thought it was GA. Damn.
I thought it was too.
That gun's better than the M4.
I couldn't find anywhere it says it's a GA, so I can't.
Yeah,
really
I mean,
about it.
I didn't know how good you guys were until I seen you play, because I know you didn't get to play your first 2 matches, and then the third game, you guys were playing Season. Season's a pretty good team, and you just went in there and played pretty well. I mean, I think he's beat them 3-0 if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, I think you guys can win this league. I mean, there's 2 other good teams. I'm not sure if you guys played Dominance yet. No, you haven't. I'm stupid. You haven't played Dominance yet. Dominance is a really good team, so I'd make sure, watch the VOD of them playing, because their team has very good teamwork. Their team just relies on fucking teamwork to win. So I would watch the Vitas against them and pick what maps not to play them, because I'm not sure what you guys best. I mean, Gunrunner. I want to see you guys play Domination against them, because that's their best map too. I would love to see you 2 battle it out, and that'd be a good map. But yeah, I think you guys have a solid team just from that game. But we see with this one too, you play Swift, and this is gonna be a big map. And if you guys win this, I think you should be 4-0 in the league, which is really good. You have a better chance at playoffs, because you don't want to lose these early matches, because you don't know who you're going to end up playing in the finals, because this is just the beginning of the tournaments or league, so you don't know who, because anybody could turn up at the end of the league and end up winning it. So the early matches are what's important. Okay, he's played Dominance Academy team. I'm not sure if it's Academy or a regular team. I'm not sure. I think there's 2 Dominances. Are there 2 Dominances? Or is it just 2 Swiss? I don't remember. You guys' airs are pretty good. I noticed they play really damn slow. But, I think you guys have this. Just get the boys gassed up. Try to win this. You're 3-0 in the league. I'd be really happy about that. You got the first 2 games you got gifted to you guys. I mean, I'd be super hyped for that. And then you come in and you win your first league match, get the first game jitters out of the way and just come up and show up. And yeah, so you use ego dominance, or did you just not play them? You just beat them that bad? Because they're pretty good too. At least I think they're pretty good. Damn, how bad you guys beat them? That's pretty good. I'm hyped. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Also, they ego dominance in streams.
Who?
The Atomic, they ego dominance in scrims.
Wow.
How bad did you guys beat Dominance if we think Dominance is one of the best teams in here? Besides fucking, Avengers.
I think the C's versus Atomic gave me pretty good for what it was.
Yeah, it might have been just Avitas. I mean, he's probably just. I mean, I didn't never seen you guys play, so. When I seen them play, they were playing pretty phenomenally.
I think that game. I think it went 3-0, but it was close, if I remember correctly.
Okay, you guys are getting allegiance. I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys streamed before. That's pretty cool. I mean, if you're saying you beat them, that's pretty good. Because I thought they were one of the best teams here. Okay, so you use your allegiance. Okay, cool. Yeah, but just say, I mean, you can't always say by streams though, because tournament days when it matters the most when you're playing the match. It's important because any team could show up at any time. So I mean, when you go in to play them, I'd just be super hyped about that. If you're saying smoke them in scrims, I mean, I would just go into the maps thinking the same thing. I would just go in there and play with you guys. I played them on Hackney then, because if you're saying you beat them that bad on Hackney, I would try to get. But they might try to video on that. If you guys scrim them on that map, they're probably not gonna want to play it. But I didn't know you played them. That's crazy. I mean, I don't even know how good Avengers still is. I mean, their guy lagged out, so if they could fix that situation where he doesn't lag out, I think they're also one of the better teams here. I think they have a pretty good team, and Team Az is pretty good as well.
I can't wait for playoff.
Huh?
Can't wait for playoff.
Either can I.
I gotta schedule that so that way everyone can be ready for that. Cause I'm not gonna have it last second. That's just gonna be on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending on how long it's gonna take for the matches.
I try to get
I
it
might
on
have
Sunday.
to.
Or you might have to schedule it for a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday thing.
That's something I have to do.
Alright, cool.
Cause
I'm just gonna call you
I don't know
Fakey,
how
because
long
I don't
it's
know how
gonna
to
take.
say your name.
I got 8 teams double elimination. That shit's like 6, 7
Yeah.
matches.
The other thing I don't like
13.
about this whole COD thing this year is with the computer thing. I still think people that play on computers should not be allowed to play comp. I just it's so much way better than playing on a PS4 because of the whole shit runs faster than a console. I don't like it. I think that I mean it's not allowed in the CDL, but I think it should be not even allowed to even be on GBs either. I think those two types of things should match up against each other. Because if somebody's really good on PC, I mean, a PS4 person's really not going to stand a chance because of how good playing on a console is compared to playing on a controller.
Yeah, season 2 of this league's not gonna have it. Season 2 of the league's also gonna be more scheduled.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing this fucking bullshit where people schedule their matches together because people just aren't fucking doing it on time. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard it is to fucking post a schedule Thursday and have a fucking match set by fucking Saturday night.
I don't know.
I got people fucking waiting over a fucking week to fucking play a match. Like I post this match Thursday and then they have to wait over a week to fucking play the match. Like I don't get that.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna post your match the
Oh,
match
by the way,
Friday?
Austin, um, Atomic's taking Allegiance first. By the way.
Thomas taking Allegiance.
Yeah, I think realistically, this is gonna be a big series for me. I want to see how good Atomic actually is. If they come in here in 3-0, like I said, that's like my cold cut favorite. Now, like I said before, all this stuff I said, Atomic's probably one of my favorites to win the league. Even though I'm saying it a little bit earlier, but just seeing how you guys played yesterday was really well. I thought you executed the game plan really well. I mean, didn't allow them to take over the map at all. You just put them in the position where they came to you, and I think that's a really good job at, you know. But I want to see how you guys adjust and playing different teams. I want to see how he's come out. Um,
So I didn't give C's much chance last night, and
yeah,
they fucking came out and won.
yeah. I mean, I know a player lagged out or something, but like you can't even take that away from them. I mean, they still won. That's your own team's fault why your player like that. There's nothing, C's couldn't do anything about it. So C's just came out and took the win. And I'd still be happy about that. You beat the top team that I thought was one of the top teams because we didn't see Atomic play. So now we've seen Atomic play, so we've seen how good they can be. They haven't played yet. We're about to start the series up. Did I? I heard you guys beat Avengers last night. I'm happy to hear that. So Swift is looking for a fifth right now. Like I was saying the other day, they're having team problems. This whole thing that if you're playing in a league for money and you're trying to win it, dude, your fifth has to show up. Like I can't stand it. I really can't. Like it's so undedicated. Like if my fifth didn't show up, they'd be dropped that same day. And I don't care what the excuse is. You're not dedicated. If you want to win the league, all the stupid shit is dropped. Like you scheduled the match, you told your teammates I'll be on at this time, then you don't show up. That's a real vibe killer. It completely changes the vibes of the game. Because your teammates are like, in the back of my head, I'd be sitting there like my fifth ain't even show up. He didn't give a fuck. That's exactly what I'd be thinking, and I'd be just like, it would be a no go for me. I'd drop my fifth immediately, even if it was like a family problem. It would be depending on the point. If somebody was dying, I'd give them an excuse. But like if it's something stupid, like you're running 15 minutes late from work, like come on now. Like you scheduled the match for this time, you need to fix it. Yeah, it's pretty good that yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know if you watched the stream the other night when you lost to Atomic. I told Austin that I still think you guys had a chance of winning the league. You know, I told him I think you guys have a good team. It's just needed to fix your hard points and change up the S&D a little bit. I told Austin that I thought you guys had a solid team, and I told Austin I said I think that they could beat Avengers, and you just came out and beat them. So I'd be super happy. I mean, just come back and I'm not sure who you play next, but I'd be super happy about that because I thought they were the top team, and we didn't see Atomic play because they got that they won two of their maps because the other teams didn't show up or something. I'm not too sure about that, but
I think the
I'd be happy about
first
that.
map, Chris, for a Series K, it could be a good map for Swift to play on. I think if you look at like a team like Atomic, then they played really well on more
Yeah.
close range maps. It looked like, and I
They have a
think it's a
chance.
pretty good pick and ban for Swift right there.
Yeah.
But again, you still have to show up and when you're gonna fight, if you're gonna one take the map from them. Your AR presence has to be key though.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing that I would do about the search thing, because you want to try to get as many reps as in hardpoint dom as you can. I think the whole S&D thing. I think you guys should try to get a coach if you can, and have them just give you plays because because that's really how you're gonna. It is so hard to get practice in S&D except for just doing GBs, and you really don't really learn much because GB people are like when you play GBs, you're not playing teams, so most of them are just not taking it serious and they do stupid shit. So but and I'm not sure if we're even gonna fucking see this match. I think Swift's uprising teammate decided he didn't want to show up today.
Both Swift rosters having issues after fifth.
I mean, I said this earlier before the stream started. I told Austin that their team was having team problems because I knew personally, I knew somebody was trying to get on their team, and they didn't pick him up. But you know, this team, Swift team, had a problem with their fifth the week before. I remember they were playing with a sub. I remember that. Like both Swift teams are having problems with keeping a fifth. Or have your fifth show up. I'd lose my shit if my teammate didn't show up. And it better been a good ass excuse why he couldn't show up. Because if you're playing a league for money, and I'm not sure how much cash prize is, but it doesn't matter. Like if you're playing for money and you have your set five, you shrim, you practice, you get the reps in, and you're ready to go. It's completely different when you play with a new fifth because each team plays differently. You have to adjust to having that new person and different comms, everything. And when your fifth don't show up, it's bullshit. Drop him immediately. If it's not a good excuse on the boys of Swift, if you're watching this, drop his ass. And I'm being friendly as I can, but if your teammate isn't showing up and it's not something important, if somebody's dying or something stupid that is major, I allow him to get an excuse. But if this man decide to stop at the Dollar General to get himself some Rice Krispie treats before the match, he's dropped. That's what I would do. Appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know, though. I really do appreciate that you let us know. I really want to cast this match, so I hope to get somebody in here soon.
I really hate to fucking hand out L's tonight for people that didn't schedule a match, but I'm gonna have to.
It's unfortunate.
You can't fucking schedule a match for fucking days in advance. I don't know what to tell you. That's on you.
Well,
It's not my fault. Can't help you there.
you know, if Tommy comes out and gets another free win, then like, you know how hyped they're gonna be though. If Swift doesn't get their guy,
Bad.
because I'd be hyped.
I really hope they did because
I have to do. But yeah, both Swift teams are. I mean, I don't know if it was this Swift team or if it's the same team having team problems, because I know they already had team problems. But if you're, this is the second time in a row I've casted a Swift match where a teammate wasn't there, and I don't remember if it's this team or the other one, or if it's both teams having problems.
I don't know.
Undedicated people get dropped as well. That's the way I've always been.
Not a fact.
I won't play with somebody if they're not putting the same amount of time as I am. For me, I put in the same amount of time as if I was doing something else. I never like. I've always been a dedicated teammate. So if my teammates ain't showing up like that, I would immediately leave. I would tell them like, look, if you're not being dedicated, I'm not putting every bit of my time into the game and grinding my ass off just so we go play a match and don't have our phone. That's the type of shit that pisses me off. And I'm fucking casting the match, so I'm getting pissed off. I don't like it. Cause I'd be really fucking pissed off if I was one of their guys. And even if this is like, I'm not sure if this is a friend team or not, but if this is a friend team, and like so one of your guys are trying to take this seriously, you need to leave. You can't choose. The other one thing I've always said is you can't play with friends. Because when you play with friends, it always turns out bad. Like, I would never play with IRL friends trying to compete in COD, because just it won't work. Because either it'll destroy friendships, because, you know, for me, when I'm competing, I take it very seriously. And I take it as if it was a job. So. But I hope to get a fifth. I want to cast this match. I hope it goes to the distance. I hope we get a game 5 for making us wait. And I know Austin wants a game 5 too, because we do love to cast a game 5. We casted one together, and it was a good game 5. It was pretty good. I mean, if it was Swift that played, and they almost won with a substitute player. That shows you how good Swift Blue actually is. So you cannot underestimate that team. That team is very solid.
Unfortunately, we have the wrong Swift that you're talking about here.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even know they had two. I didn't even know they had two Swift teams. I didn't even know that. When I went in there when I was playing with my buddies, and we vetoed the maps. We vetoed the maps as if we were playing Blue, and we didn't know they had two teams. So we went in there with fucking completely fucking backwards maps, and we played this team and their better maps. Cause we were like, oh fuck it, we'll just play those maps. Cause we never scrimmed before we went and played. We just hopped on and played, and it was just funny because for us it was like, well, who the fuck are these guys? It's a whole different fucking set of 5. Never seen these kids before. I appreciate it, man, and I'm having a good time casting. So anytime I get offered to cast, my ass is jumping in it. I'm fucking going. It's like a 6 feet pool. My fat ass is belly flopping in that pool. If I get invited, I'm coming to cast. I have a lot of fun. A lot of fun doing my intros. You gotta watch the intro. The intro's pretty solid. At least I think so. I have a good time casting, and here we go. We got Atomic versus Swift Uprising. I hope this is gonna be a good match. I think there's like 15 people in here. I'm fucking looking at Allegiance and I see all the shit. I didn't even see that we're up top. I'm hyped, Austin. How do you feel?
I feel like we're in for a short match, if we want to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, coming in here, not having your 5th, it's really hard to play. But I think
hard to play. I mean, they're already 1 and 2 in the league. They weren't looking too hot coming into this, and then you don't have your 5th. I mean,
yeah,
it's a shit show over there at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with Swift though.
Atomic, I guess you don't be overconfident. If you fucking underestimate your team, you can very much find yourself taking the loss.
Yeah. Yeah, K-pop gets the first K-pop. I don't know how to say these people's names, but gets the first blood of the map. Beams the guy crossing, and they're trying to hold this left side. Ace and K-pop are holding this left side. Swift is sending 2 or 3 to hit this, but K-pop and Ace are ready for this, and they're gonna get these first bloods. And there's 2 left over here, and Ace is just flying at them.
Got the initial time on Atomic here, 15 seconds already on P1, and they looks like they're getting the spawns as well.
Yeah, but as you see, Salty's pushing the back, and he's hitting his backside. He's trying to flip these spawns quick, and I'm not sure if he died.
Looks like Swift will break the hill, but they're not going to play the time, it looks like. They're just going to try to go rotating over to P2. Atomic does have the setup so far, but we do have one person to bet that they need to kill if they want to keep the P2 spawns.
Yeah, I don't think Atomic knows that they're back here. I think he's just looking around. But I think they have an idea now.
He get one.
Select is going to get the trade.
So it looks
like Swift will get the rest of his time here.
Atomic's going to be rotated to P2, 3 up right now. Your Swift, you got to have a big kill there. Right there is a good one for Dark, and then dies to Fakey. Spawn in the bag. If you're southpaw right now, I think you want to pick it up for your team.
Yeah, Chaos looking at 8-0 right now. He is frying. So I'm gonna hop on his point of view. He gets a big fucking 4-piece as he's frying. I should have
Yeah,
switched to him
10 and
sooner
0
as
to
he's frying. He's
start.
about to get a 5-piece. Gets to 5th.
11 and
He's
0.
just frying. This man's just on a mission. He's tearing up the middle of the map. We're gonna keep on his point of view for right now.
Cop said, I'm better than you, and you need to stop me. No map awareness from, oh my god.
Dark gets fried, man. I'm just gonna keep calling him K-pop because I'm having a good time calling him K-pop as he
Got the
gets the
14
3rd piece.
and 0. Looking at 15 if he gets this kill here.
Dude, he might get a fucking nuclear, bro. He's
He's
flying.
a little weak. Oh, he had to reload.
Runs out of ammo, and Salty's got gifted his kill because I think he would have got shit on as well.
Yeah, we have to go into P3. We're talking about 72 to 15. Atomic is not rotated first, but they have more numbers on the hill here.
Yeah, Atomic's leading 75 to 15 right now as they're frying right now.
More time.
And
Swift does get a little time here. If they can hold him off, they can find themselves back in this match. If they get some time here and roll into the next kill.
yeah, right now if you're Swift, you gotta try to slow down Cop because he's just frying, and you know.
I think right now, if you're Southpaw, wake up.
Yeah.
0 and 10.
Yeah, we got
kill. I mean,
got a Dougie on the
can't
other
drop
team, bro.
Can't drop a down it on them.
Cop falls off the map. The only person that can kill him is the side of the map. Yeah, they're gonna start to rotate here. Atomics rotates a little bit late, but I mean,
Swift does have the bad spawns going into this hill.
yeah, Cop's about to get a 2-piece. I mean, they're just standing there. He gets another kill. He's just gonna be, dude. He's just on a mission right now. Also,
15 and 3. He does get cut down by Southpaw for his first kill.
yeah, I'm gonna hop over to King Dark because he's trying to flip these spawns here. He has a kill right in front of him, but doesn't see him. Yeah, Camp just gets another 2-piece. So I even switch off his point of view? I mean, he's just Ryan, dude. Dude, I feel like I'm watching Octane right now. This man doesn't miss. Yeah, Atomic's holding this point. They're up 126 to 20, and it's looking scary for Swift right now because they're not answering back to Cop as he's 21 and 4 right now. Top fragger on his team, but you know, if you look at this, you know, the slaying department for the rest of his teammates, pretty much around even. I mean, they're positive, but yeah, Cop's he came in here wanting to make a statement, frying, and I'd be super
trying to show why they ego dominance in scrims.
Yeah, I mean, right now you know, I thought Dominance was one of the best teams in the league besides Avengers, but right now as I'm looking at this, I mean, the team looks pretty scary right now, and you know, Cops slow down a little bit, but you know, when you have this big of a league, I mean, you just had to come out hot in the first half and get that big lead, and I mean, he's not really slowing down, he's just rotating, doing the best he can, but yeah, on the side of Swift, Southpaw's 2 and 13, Inquires 10 and 15. Cray is 12 and 11, Salty 9 and 14, and King Dark 9 and 13. And Cray's the only one positive right now, so everybody else, you need to pick it up here because this is getting almost out of hand. And Cop's just walking in front of him, just giving him free kills. I mean, his worst enemy right now is the reloading. That's about it. They're just getting free kills on him because he's got to reload. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on Cop's point of view for the rest of this game. I think. I mean, he's just on a mission. Rotating early, and then there's just gonna be people here, but
it does seem to be winning most of the rotation gunfights besides that one against Injure. But
I was calling him Inquire.
Being up by 150 points right now, I think this game's a little out of hand here.
Yeah.
Swift would really have to pull out a miracle here if they wanted to make a comeback in the game. But the way things have been going, it's not looking very hot.
Yeah, I really like this, as they were slowed down right before Atomic pushed us. They didn't ego chow them or anything. They just played that really slow before they hit that. And yeah, Swift gets big kills here, but Atomic trades it out and they grab the point. And
woohoo!
Just trying right now.
He's just not missing a bullet, dude. I don't think we know who our MVP of the map is.
I mean,
Ace right now is also on a 7 spree right now.
Salty turns. It
8
looks like
spree
he
by
turned
Ace.
on.
Might as well switch over to him and he dies. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a turn on or just hurt him. As you see, Fake, he's turning up too. He's 18 and 13. So I'm gonna hop on his point of view, see what he's doing. Yeah, as you see, Ace was
right
holding
now,
that mid lane, not allowing them to push through. And
Southpaw going 2 and 21 is a little bit issue. I'm not sure if he was the 5th that they brought in, but
Nah, he wasn't. Or I don't think so. I think he was already here. I think they bring in the injured. I think.
All I know is you got a little bit of talk to talk about here going.
Yeah, I mean, even if they had a fifth, I mean, you look at this. I mean, this is just a bloodbath from Atomic. They just came out here, and I mean, I don't even care if they had a fifth. Like I was saying, Atomic's fighting power is just some match against Swift's. I mean, they got a 100-point club, and I think it was a 50-point club as well.
Damn
Atomic
near
wins
close.
250 to 65, and that was brutal. I mean, Cop they couldn't kill him. I mean, every time I seen him die, he fell off the map. He had to reload, and then that's pretty much it. Every time you see him, he's just crying. And look at this 4-piece city again. It's just crazy. Look at the scoreboard. I mean, Southpaw 3 and 23. Dougie, you gotta pick it up. I mean, the boys need you, Doug. But you know, for Atomic Gaming, I mean, everybody's. I mean, White Fang just had to soak up the hill time. 3 minutes 19 seconds. He's like 10 and 11. He's like, I don't even have to slide. Cop, just run out there for me, bro. I mean, I'll just sit in this hill and soak it up. I mean, White Fang, if I'm him, I'm just sitting there like, oh, fucking thank God I got these teammates. Like, I don't even have to do anything. Like, when you're that teammate that doesn't have to do anything, you just have to play your role. Just, I'd be super hyped about that. Like, you don't have that extra pressure on yourself where you know you have to like do anything big. You just have to sit in the hill time and let your teammates run around. Cause I mean, Cop was rotating and getting 3 pieces. Like, you gotta trade him out. 3 people shouldn't get killed from the same dude. And he's rotating. Like, he's the only one rotating. I seen him rotate, and he's by himself, and I seen 4 people run at him, and every one of them died. Like, there's gotta be a trade there. By the way, Austin Injured was the guy they bring in.
Injured was, well,
He
you
didn't
gotta
play
come up
too
to
bad. I mean,
Southpaw and let him know he cannot drop 2 kills and expect to win them that
he actually dropped 3.
3. Not much better. That is not gonna win you a map.
I'm on the side of Swift. I'm saying that's all you're giving me, Doug. That's all you're giving me.
You 3 kills, that's all I'm getting. That's chump change, done. That's chump change, son.
That's funny. Like, that's all you're giving me, Doug? 3 kills?
That's it.
Shit. I mean, I said it was gonna be a blowout. I mean, even if they had their 5th, I mean, they just couldn't kill anybody. I just see them just sprinting at them or just standing there looking at them like, aim and shoot. You're looking at the guy. I mean,
just hello, McFly.
just sitting there like, oh god.
Damn. What happened?
I mean, when one dude's in the back and 4 guys push him, somebody's got to get the trade. This man shouldn't be able to kill all 4 people. He just said no go.
Somebody's gotta go.
I'm on the side of Swift. I'm like, Dougie, come on, Doug. 3 kills, bro. What the fuck?
How you gonna have a name like Southpaw? Not have a knockout punch.
Man.
That's all I gotta say.
That was a funny first map. I mean, every time it was hard not to get off a Cop's point of view, because every time he's got off his point of view, he's getting a 4-piece.
I mean, if map 2's anything like map 1, we're looking at the 6 though.
I think so. I mean,
but if
they
you
almost
don't get out of your mind, you gotta come back, regain, steal an S&D.
That was a big yikes. I mean, just look at the scoreboard. I mean, everybody else on the side of Cape, like Cop, he slowed down a little bit in the second half, but he really didn't even slow down. He just had to rotate. And I mean, he went 30 and 11, 31 and 11. I mean, this man. I mean, his teammates played pretty well too. I mean, nobody really had a bad game. I mean, White Fang went negative, but I mean, he was in hell. 3 minutes.
A fucking damn near 75-point club. So how do you drop 30 in that amount of time is pretty impressive. If that shit would have been like 250, 240, probably would have dropped like
Yeah,
50.
but I mean, even if you're on the side of Swift, you can't make the excuse if we had our fifth, we'd probably win that because everybody got
Weird.
outslayed. Like it
When
wasn't
you're
even
normal.
close.
Exactly.
Like I understand there is like you get a little bit upset because your teammates aren't there or whatever, but somebody's got to pick. We got to pick. You got to pick up the important gunfights. You're losing a lot of the important gunfights, and you know, Cop shouldn't be getting four pieces. I mean, even if he's frying, somebody's got to get a trade. Can't allow him to get all them kills. I mean, you see him rotate, and it's like he didn't even need help. All he had to tell his teammates, guys, rotate to new. I'll just stay at old by myself. 30 seconds. I'm probably gonna get it. So that's what I'm like. I'm be saying if I'm on the side of Atomic, it's like fuck the rotations. You just play for scrap time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, even if they had their fifth, I mean, I still don't. Like, I wouldn't even make the excuse to your teammates if you're on the side of the team. And I'm not trying to be biased either. Just coming off of watching that map. Somebody else has got to pick it up, too. It doesn't matter if you get a fifth in here and you haven't had chemistry, because you don't have chemistry. And it's going to be a little bit different. But winning your gunfights doesn't revolve around having a same fifth. Everybody's got to win their gunfights. And when you have a teammate going 3 and 20, it's like, you got to pick up some more kills, dude. Like, slow down, change up your playstyle. And, like, that was crazy. That was a bloodbath. I mean, I'm ready to just go get something to eat. Because I might just let Austin cast the rest of the series. I think this is going to be a 3-0. Like I said, a 3-0. Even if they had their full team. Like I don't know who's hosting this, so I hope they don't start it yet. Let's see who's... Okay, I need to switch to teams. Podcaster. Shit. Where the hell's the shit out? There we go, I got it. Oh, I fucked it up again. Oh, I fucked it up. There we go. I couldn't get the button
Nice job.
to press. I think they started and I got the wrong settings on. Fuck.
I don't.
They have the wrong settings on. Can you all shoot each other so they can end it? Because I don't want the wrong settings. I forgot which one's on Co, which one's on Allegiance. Alright, there we go. They started way too quick. I couldn't get it fast enough because I couldn't get the game settings to work.
How? You had forever to fucking.
Because we're too busy talking.
That's on you, buddy.
Yeah, I had the wrong teams. I had Atomic as fifth. There is a stream delay on, by the way, if Swift's in here. There's no advantage to anybody, so I have a, like, besides my internet being ass, there is a delay. I'm not allowing any team to get an advantage. So, there is none of that. None of that here. Atomic. Wait, Atomic's Co or Allegiance? Okay, okay, okay. Hold on a second, try. Alright, everything's right. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. You can start it up. My bad. I have a few Devers. I had Devers. Well, I picked the wrong team. Wait, Atomic got Gunrunner S&D as well?
Oh boy.
I would not have played this. I mean, I guess Swift didn't watch the VOD. I would not play this team on this map. I'm sorry, but no. Unless Swift's really good at it. Other than that, I wouldn't have played this team on this map. Watching them play the other night when we casted it, they didn't allow C's to get any map control on this map. They allowed them. They played the game to them. They allowed everybody to come to them. They very good at retaking, and even trying to take a bomb site. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start off with fakies as they're trying to hit the speed bomb.
start off with K-pop. Pop. Considering how he started off last map, and he's off to a 1-0 start. Like his stray.
As you can see, Swift set up on the B-bomb. Salty gets a kill, but select an ace. Trade back. Answer back for that first blood. Or not first blood, first.
King Dark on a 1v4 situation. And gets cut down.
Yeah, I mean, like I was
He got
saying.
by his teammate?
I don't think so.
He got kicked by his teammate, it looked like.
Not like Quebec Cup.
He did, look.
I don't think
Or
so.
not?
No,
Oh, he did.
So. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how the vetoes went, unless Atomic vetoed one of their worst maps since or Swift vetoed a bad one, or vetoed one of the ones that they wouldn't give them play or something. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't allow them to get Gunrunner. I'm sorry, it's a no-go. As we're gonna see, Fakey's trying to hit this fence push, or he's just gonna watch it, let him come to him. So, like the Fake answers the first blood back, and Ace gets a big two-piece. Fakey's gonna get a free kill. Fakey's gonna try to hit this flank here to put that pressure on the map. Salty last one alive again, and Swift's just getting punished. I mean, it's the same thing we've seen with C's. Like, you can't get any map control in Atomic Gaming. They don't allow you to get control. They set up to where they have every ounce of the map controlled, and they make you come to them, and it's hard to play a team that does that. I'm not sure how this map got through, Austin. I mean, I wouldn't have played this map.
I wouldn't have either.
I don't care how good your team is. If you've seen the way this team plays this map, I wouldn't have played it. They have very solid. Cop's gonna pull out a Uzi. I don't see what he does with this. I mean, I've seen pros using this gun. It's pretty good. I mean, it's like a 2-bullet. It's pretty good. He's watching the half wall. King Dark's trying to hit the flank here. He's hitting the cold side of the map, playing a little bit slow as you see. But now he's hitting the flank, and I don't think anybody's watching it on the side of Swift or Atomic. Is he just hits the vents, and I think there's 2 people in there. Number 2's going to turn around and try to get this kill here, and I think they're going to get caught looking at each other. And Ace is going to get another big kill. Injure answers back and kills Cop as he shuts him down. And just like that, 3-0. Atomic Gaming. That just might be as well as the series is going to be as well, like I said. I mean, any thoughts, Austin?
I mean, what's there to say? I mean, it's been absolute, just a slaughter.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen much life off of fucking Swift Gaming. I mean, Southpaw's 0-3, Stray's 0-3.
Yeah.
You can't have 2 donuts on your team halfway through this mid.
That's a big
does get a first blood there.
Yeah.
2.
Trying to inspect, they're gonna fast
looks
plant
like
this.
it will go down for Swift, so this is like a good start to this round with a 4v2 situation here.
If it selects on the flank, it gets a big kill there.
3v2.
They're just gonna rush him.
Does get cut down. 3v1. K-pop is the man alive. We know what he can do. Gets one. Has the Uzi out.
He might be able to do this. I have confidence. Gonna fry him. He's got another one close right in the bathroom. Plays this a little bit slow. Oh, shooting body. Body fell off the thing. King's playing the time, but doesn't play it long enough and keep up. Gets a fucking 3-piece.
1v3. I mean, if you're Swift, you have to be very mad at your team for this one. I mean, you can't lose that round. You just can't go down 4-0 after you have a 3v1 situation with bomb down. I mean,
yeah, and they played that pretty well. They played really fast, and you just... I mean, man, King Dark, I mean, it's 15 seconds, dude. You just can't be checking that bomb. I mean, you know your teammate, he just died there. You know he's not gonna hop on that right away. He doesn't know where you're at. So
if you're
that's
play
a
more
bad play.
separated.
Yeah.
On down, you gotta play more separated. So you win.
But on the side of Atomic, I mean, I know his name's Cop, but we're calling him K-pop. Because that's what I like to call him. And Fakey's got the sniper on us, see him get a big kill here.
Fucking Octane is what I'm calling him. But man, go.
Sub AR, doesn't matter what he's got out. 1v3 and Fakey's gonna get caught out here. I want to see him whiff a snipe. Tries to do it to him, but doesn't hit him. If he would have hit that dude, I would just shut down the map. Yeah, Cop's 7-2. He hasn't slowed down since the first map. I mean, we know who our MVP of the series is. I mean, Honestly, yeah, I don't even think he played that. I mean, I don't even know if he played against C's. Did he play against C's? Dude, it's pretty bad when I cast map. I don't even remember who played. But I mean, he came out with a statement. Oh, that's what I like to see. I like the plays. King Dark answers back with a kill
That's
against
a
Ace,
big
but
kill for Slip.
Salty
He's got another
answers back as
2v1
well.
situation here. Bakes his last one alive, 2 and 3. Salty 4 and 4, and King Dark 2 and 4. He has the sniper, so if he has a clutching man, he's gonna have to.
He's gonna
Bomb
get
is
pinched
down.
though, and gonna be
Split
traded.
does take the first round, so if they can have more rounds like that and pull ahead, get yourself back to a 4-4 situation, you have a chance to win this map.
Yeah. Like what I'm seeing though, it's a big answer back from Swift. You know, 4-1. They come back. They could try to, but it's a big round win. I think they played that pretty well.
For Swift, you gotta play one round at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. One round at a time, take your dubs.
They also got to slow down K-pop. K-pop's just on a mission. Doesn't allow anything in.
K-pop has the sniper out.
I mean, it's pretty
This
bad
is gonna
when.
be an A push. He's by himself. 3 on A for Swift. If one peeks out, you might find yourself a dead man.
I mean, it's pretty bad though. That I mean, the fifth you pick up to just play the map is the best one on the team.
Indra gets first blood. Indra gets 2 first bloods, but K-pop does turn out answer back. Now it's a 3v3 situation. And K-pop does spot one. He knows what the second one is.
Indra's flanking,
He's
tries to
tagged
get the
up.
second piece, gets the third kill.
He's not gonna
to
see
get
him.
rogue.
Does go down, but he gets traded right back in a 2v situation, or no, 2v1 situation for White Fang. Swift right now, it does have numbers again, so.
White Fang gets get a big kill.
And Swift answers back for 2 rounds in a row, and it's exactly what you want from Swift.
That all comes down to Indra though. I mean, he got 4 kills that round. Either 4 or 5. I think it was either 4 or 5, if I'm not mistaken. And
that's what you're looking for someone to step up in this game and take over.
I mean, if you're
K-pop on their side was doing that, and then he just got cut down now. So.
Yeah. Your side of the Swift though, everybody's got to pick it up though. I mean, the replacement fifth, or the fifth that you don't have, he's playing the best one on the team right now. I mean, if I was Swift Uprising, I'd be trying to pick him up. I think he chances back with a big kill. He might get a second one as Dark is trying to Ego Chalice. Backs up responsibly.
Now,
I think he's just holding this corner.
5. I'm gonna switch over to Indra real quick and really see what he's doing this round.
Fakey's just hitting the flank on Dark, and Dark doesn't realize that he's about to get executed, I think. Oh, he's not even turning around.
Indra does go down. It's a 1v5 for Trey, and Trey has not picked up a kill yet this map.
I mean,
not
that's
looking good for them.
Dark's hitting the flank, but Fakey hits the flank on the flank.
His first kill. I think right now he might find the second here. He does ego chow. Fakes he does not have the discipline there. He does realize that there's 3 people left for his team with 25 seconds left. He does get a third one. This is manageable still. The 2v5 or 2v1 situation for Trey. He's gonna have to locate.
The K-pop's on the flank. He's probably gonna try to execute him. I don't think Gray realizes it. He's about to get knifed.
And Atomic will take that round 5-2. If you're Swift, you gotta win
the side of
4 in a row.
Swift, I mean,
Really
you need a headset, dude. 2 players just don't have headsets. They get killed from behind. It's like, where's your headsets, dude? Unbelievable. I mean, this is just getting out of hand. I mean, yeah, the fifth that is just subbing in right now is the best one on the team. it's come on now, like you just can't have it. And he played pretty decently in the hardpoint as well. I mean,
just got cut down that round. I mean, right now you're in a tough situation, relying on your 2 worst teammates right now in this map. Trey's back to another 1v3 and gets cut down.
Atomic wins the map 6-2. I mean,
we kind of saw this coming into this map, these maps, but you do expect a little more life out of Swift, I think.
I mean, Injury played pretty well.
Losing composure. I think if you're injured, you're probably like,
I need to get the fuck out of here.
This is why I don't think y'all. This is embarrassing.
I mean,
I don't even play with.
If I was Intra, I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here, dude. He's like, dude, like I'm the sub and I'm playing better than the whole team. Like, Now I like crazy.
They just gotta go back to the drawing board, shoot 1,000 bots, figure out what to do to fucking win your gunfights. That's really what's going down to right now. I mean, they're not
I
winning
mean,
the gunfights.
if I'm on Atomic right now, if you win the prize pool, I think you should buy them headsets. I mean, they can't hear. It's unbelievable. I mean, if I Ace is saying keep the host, you know, he's like fuck switching the host. I mean, we're already up 2-0. It doesn't matter at this point. Wait, I think I forgot to switch it. Yeah, I saw that. Okay. I have the teams wrong, but we'll just get on with it.
I think I need to. If they switched them, I don't know. If they
I don't
didn't.
know.
But, you know, I got it right.
Oh, we're right. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start off with Swift Uprising because they're hitting the speed point fast, and this is one of Atomic's better maps too. I don't know who made the videos on the side of Swift. I mean, you better play this, excuse me, down there flawlessly. I mean, because this map's really good for Atomic. Salty with the big kills are gonna try to get the speed point.
Looks like Swift will take the initial B flag to take an early lead here.
Yeah. Salty's pushing a little bit too far out. I think he's gonna spawn them close forest.
If you look at Swift right now, you have 3 AR set up here with 2 MP5s. I mean, I've never seen that set up before in a Dom, but...
They might get 3 points here. I mean, B's gonna be answered back by Atomic.
Atomic's running 4 subs, 1 AR. So let's see if the Swift's ARs can cut down their subs.
Yeah, looking at this map, I mean, for Swift to win this, everybody needs to step it up here. You gotta reverse sweep at this point, and gotta start with this domination. I mean, this domination's pretty good for Atomics if you come out here and make a statement. It's gonna be pretty solid, but crazy about the nade. His teammate gets killed by his teammate. They're just frying their own teammates at this point.
And Salty's coming out here a little high here. He's at 5-3 right now, best in the lobby at the moment. Just get cut down.
Yeah, he's trying to answer back.
Right
he's
now,
back with a kill of his own as he's pushing out.
Sleep for a moment. But it looks like the next 2 ticks are gonna go in this way of Atomic.
Yeah. Yeah, as you're noticing, Southpaw, he's probably about to get more kills than he did in the hard point. He's already got 3 in those name. Yeah, and this is looking a lot like C's Gaming the night before when they played Atomic. They start out on the better side, and you know, they didn't get many points, and Atomics is leading. And this was like the other night when Atomic came out and they were leading in points, being on bad side, and then they come out and they're just second half of the game, it's just not close because when you have the better spawns, they're not gonna give them up because realistically they're a better team here and not gonna give up those bad sides, and they're gonna be on the next better side and gonna lock it down. And Eight's just pushing through the back, gets a big 2 pieces. He's just gonna be the nuisance on the side of C.
Look at Select right now. He's on 7 kill spree right now.
Yeah.
On 8 now. It's looking a lot like Cop did on map 1.
Yeah, White Fang neutral in the B point, gets the B point for team. He's gonna push his left side, try to spawn trap them, play a little bit of a nuisance. He's gonna get another 2 piece and just gonna hold this locker side and not allow him to get any presence on B. Swift gets C point, but 51-32, and Atomic had bad side. Now they have spawns, and they're just gonna try to rack up as many points as they can. And White Fang's doing a good job of holding this locker side and pushing out when he has to, and you know, Swift ain't getting any map control at all. They're just getting outslayed right now.
It does look like Swift did switch off of their ARs, and now they're running a 4 sub setup.
Yeah, and Southpaw has more kills than he did in the hard point, but stats ain't better. But I mean, now Injur's 1-12, so it's like the switching roles of who wants to take turns and who wants to be the Doug on the team.
There's no consistency on that roster right now.
Nah. I mean, looking at Injur to pick it up here, and You know, he's probably a little bit upset after the second map. He's probably like not even caring anymore. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna hop over to his point of view, see what he's doing. I think he's not even trying. I think he's just trying to knife. I think he gave up at this point. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. I think he's just trying to knife people. I think he realized that after that second map, like, I'm the sub and I'm playing the best. Like, it shouldn't be happening. You're just being the pickup and nobody's doing their roles, and you know, I can't get over though. I can't find him. Where's Injured? I can't find him, man.
Injur's 4 and 14 right now. Dark 4 and 11. Southpaw 4 and 11. Trey's 11 and 10. There's no consistency on this roster. I mean, when one person does their part, it's another person is not showing up.
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
not much you can do about it.
being on bad side, if you're Atomic, I mean, you're up 90 to 44, which is, you know, if you're holding good sides, you have to get the early lead, because, you know, being on bad side, it's really hard to, you know, get points on the board. And Atomic, they just give teams the better side, and they just fight for that the other side. And then when you go in the second half, that's when they really turn around, and it spirals out of control because of how well they can hold the B and the A point. You know, for the side of Swift Gaming, you don't have your fifth today, but realistically, I mean, everybody's getting outslayed. So it's not even just about not having your fifth. Everybody needs to win their gunfights if you want a chance to push it later on into the tournament. And if you're in injury, I mean, I think he's not even trying, but I think he gave up after that second map. But
I think he realizes that there's
no chance.
This is a lost cause right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you're being picked up as a substitute, you shouldn't be playing the best one on the team. Like, you're a substitute. You came in, try to, you know, yeah, I'll come play, but you can't be playing the best one on the team. Just shouldn't be that way. I think he pulled out a gun, but you know, it's at Atomic to just pull out snipers at this point. I mean, no point in me. I mean, on Atomic, they're not even trying anymore either. They're like, just win by getting the points. I mean, he pulled out an AR, so I think he's actually trying that instead of knifing. I think he's a little bit pissed off, or his teammates might be yelling at him. But if he turns around the second half and plays the best again, it's just gonna be like, come on now. But on the side of Atomic Gaming, come out here with the 3-0, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna win this. I mean, I highly doubt to lose this, but it's a good 4-0 in the league. I'm not sure who you play next. I'm really happy about this win. That hard point was phenomenal. You guys played really well and come out here with making a statement. Because nobody knew how well your team actually played. You even played your first map the other day, came out hot. Yeah, I mean, you beat the second. I mean, you beat one of the top teams that I had in mind. Really, realistically, you guys. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have been a team for a long time or whatever, but pretty solid team. I think you guys have a really big chance at winning this league. I want to see how you guys face Avengers when they have their actual 5-man team, because I know they didn't have their full roster when they I mean, that I was telling me that their teammate lagged out like really late, so they didn't have a chance of winning anyway. That's what I was told, but I didn't get to see the games. So if that's true, I mean, then that's really surprising. My C's come out and been that, because I know they vetoed the maps well then, because I've seen Atomic play once and they looked really damn good. That's why they were one of my favorites. To think that team's trying to turn it around, C's Gaming trying to turn it around and get back on the board, and they're probably looking for a rematch against your team and try to make a statement, because you know they're probably really upset that they lost that.
Atomic will be playing Fury, and they'll be playing Short Busters next week, so
Okay.
I think the Short Busters match is the one to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Fury one. I think that's gonna be a good match too.
Think so?
I think so. I think
yeah, they did beat Swift Blue, and so maybe it'll be a little bit better match than this one, I believe. But
yeah,
it all comes down to those vetoes, I think.
I mean, you look at the scoreboard also, and I mean, 145-79, and they have snipers out. They're not even trying. I mean, this is pretty embarrassing for the side of Swift Uprising.
I think if you're Fury, and I hope you're watching this, watching this VOD, watching back, see what they're doing on these maps.
Yeah.
And realize, see if you want to play them on these gun runners. I mean, these gun runners have not been close.
No. I mean, even when they're not trying, I mean, they're frying. Like,
Like it's just being outclassed right now. I mean, there's not that much you can say about Uprising.
I mean,
Uprising, you just gotta come in, scrim and scrim and scrim and try to get better. That's all this really is for you right now.
yeah,
Don't
inside
get
Atomic Gaming,
discouraged.
I mean, I'm really happy about this win. You're 4-0 in the league. Next week you have 2 good matches. I think Fury's, that match against Fury's going to be a big match, and play short busters. And I think easily you can win both those matches. I think Fury's going to be your hardest match. But you come out, those are big wins, and then you'll be at the top of the league. And I think you're the top of the league right now. I think you're the only team that hasn't lost yet.
They will be 12-0 in that count.
Yeah.
And right now, if you're Swift, you're 1-3 right now. I think you might find yourself sitting below the playoff bracket, if I'm not mistaken, after
Yeah.
this match.
And I think you're thinking about making a team change as well. I mean, realistically, I mean, even if you did have your 5th, I mean, I don't see you guys winning this map. I even said beforehand, even though you weren't going to have your 5th, there's going to be a 3-0. I mean, Atomic Gaming plays really well. They have a really good team. Um, I think that you guys have a lot of in-game problems / team problems, and not even trying to be biased towards this team, because I do not know any of the players on the team. I'm just casting the match, so no bias towards any team. We just favor the team that we're watching, and realistically, Atomic Gaming's probably one of the best team in the league right now. I think we just have to see them play the other teams and see how they match up, because, you know, any team can win on any day. I think it comes down to who wants it more, and the league's got some pretty good teams. But I think the top 4 teams right now is Dominance, Atomic, Avengers, and I think C's. I think that those are my top 4 teams. Um, I think C's just has, you know, some small problems that they need to fix, because their hardpoints are pretty good. I mean, I think they just need to fix up the little small mistakes, because they could have beat Atomic. I think that first map when they played Atomic, they could have beat them. They just need to fix up small things like rotations and teamwork and the S&D. Big thing for the S&D. And any team could win this league, so I think Atomic has a real chance. They're 4-0 now. 2 big matches next week. And that was a good match. Congrats to Atomic, 4th map win of the tournament or league. I keep calling it tournament. Pretty much a tournament, same shit. But
The tournament will start in roughly 2.5 weeks, I think.
yeah,
That's my plan. Or no, 3, some shit like that.
yeah. But I mean, inside of Swift Uprising, you need to fix your team, find out what's going on with your 5th situation, and your substitute can't come in and play better than half the team. It's just a no-go, and it's not acceptable if you want any chance of winning the league. Um, you know, because it's, you know, I'm not sure if there's a top or a B team, or not the B team situation. I think, unless you just have 2 rosters in your team and nobody has a higher seed, but like, if I mean, I think these 2 end up getting versus each other, and we'll see who's actually better. But I think the B team's better than the main team. Yeah, I think the B team has. I think they have a chance of, you know, competing at the top, getting it good seeding, and going in the playoffs. I think they have a good chance. I think they you know,
I
there's a
think
lot of
right
good
now,
teams
I
in
mean,
this.
all Swift Blue has to do is win one series this week, and they can find themselves right over that playoff bump, and Swift will probably move down if that happens.
Yeah,
So, also Fury probably wants to win a match around win 1-2,
yeah,
because it's just not looking good. I think Swift needs to bounce back against whoever they play this week. I forget at the moment, but they won
yeah.
more match this week. They really don't want to start their league off 1-4 or 1-3.
Yeah, I mean, the MVP of that series for me was Cop
Cop.
or K-pop. I'm calling him K-pop from now on. I'm sorry if you don't like that, but that's what I'm calling you. It just came out, and that's who you are now. But that was the first map. That first map win was, you played phenomenal, and your teammates are gonna be super hyped up. Like, I mean, you know, you guys deserve credit for that map win. I mean, it's pretty solid, but um, you know, you do got your 4-0 in the league, but don't take it for granted. I think you guys still need to, you know, if you could beat all these teams, then, but you still need to watch the VODs of the other teams, and if you want to win, you know, just take it seriously, and, you know, watch their VODs, and because, you know, any team can show up at any time. Any team can beat any team, and I'm pretty sure you know that. Any player is capable of turning up at some point, and if you don't go in there watching the VODs, And even if you're, say, the best team in the league, any team could beat any team. Like I was saying, like you got to make sure you're on top of your A game, and make sure that make sure your other maps are solid too, because we've only seen you play the same pretty much maps. So I would try to, with these easier matches, not that saying easier, but like matches that like like don't really matter. I would try to practice maps. To be honest with you, try different maps against teams and see what your stronger maps are, because teams eventually are gonna realize like we're not gonna play on this map, we're gonna veto it, and make sure you're solid in all maps because it's good practice. But good job to you guys. Pretty solid. I want to see how you guys face against the other teams in the league. Like we were saying, we thought Dominance was one of the other best teams in the league because they played pretty well. I mean, they got pretty good teamwork, except for the fact that the hard points for Dominance is they pretty much they get outslayed and they end up winning, which is surprising. They remind me of the old TK from World War II, where they get outslayed and they still win the maps. And like you were saying, you guys said that you were frying them in scrims. So if you come in and just fry them, I mean, like I said, I think you're gonna be my top pick for the winning this league. If you come out and fry them, because they beat Seas and I'm not sure if they played Avengers.
I have not played Avengers, but
They haven't played Avengers yet. Because I thought Avengers was my second best team, but since Seas beat them, and from what I heard from Seas is that
like I said, I mean, shit don't matter up until they play the match. I mean, you gotta show up
yeah.
during match day. Scrims or scrims, man. Shit don't mean nothing until you
Yeah.
fucking play the match. That's the one that matters.
Yeah.
They could take that the VOD from that scrim, and come in that fucking match day and just fry. I mean,
Yeah.
VOD is a powerful thing.
Yeah, I appreciate all the viewers for coming out and watching the matches. I will be casting the future matches. I'm having a lot of fun casting. I'm pretty sure Austin's probably gonna be my casting duo, unless Smoke still wants to cast with me. We're trying to get better, so
I'll
I'm
be
not the
here.
best caster yet. First time doing it pretty much, so I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and appreciate it. Appreciate the viewers. My channel's been growing with a lot of subscribers lately. I've been enjoying it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see how far this league goes and see how the teams match up, and eventually, see you at the playoffs. I hope the playoffs are. I want to see who wins the playoffs. My favorite right now. I mean, I really don't have favorites because you don't know who's the best team yet until all the teams play each other. Because there's good teams in the league. So I think Atomic's one of my favorites, and C Speed Avengers. I thought Avengers was my second pick at winning the league. I thought it was going to be Avengers and Atomic since we've seen them play together. I know it was just one match, but like you could pretty much tell who the better teams are just from watching teams play. And you know, solid stuff. Good job to Atomic. Came out and did what, like I said, I predicted you guys 3-0. I think Swift has a lot of team problems. Next week you play. I'm pretty sure you play Short Busters and Fury. Fury's gonna be your hardest match, I think. I want to see how you guys match up against them. I think Fury has a solid team. I've seen them play. Um, Coming out with a game plan. And if you beat them, you play Short Busters, which Short Busters is missing their fifth, so they're playing with a different player now. So I'm not sure how their team is now. So I think going into that, you have more chemistry with your team. I'd just be happy and motivated with your team. I mean, you're 4-0 in the league. You know, I'd be super hyped. I think you have a good chance of winning this. Keep practicing. And I can't wait for playoffs. I really can't. And I hope I get to cast the playoffs. But thank you guys for coming out. And appreciate you guys coming out. I think there's more matches tomorrow. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna try to cast them if I can. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you for coming out. Misfit out. And later, guys.